Good morning, everybody. Good morning. It is late morning. Life comes at you sometimes, and things happen. So today's a late day, but we're still gonna get rolling. We're gonna get this taken care of. My apologies to those who were wondering where I was and why I'm late. It just happens. Better late than never. If I can see the screen here. Get this thing rolling here. Okay, I see got some new buttons in here, so I'm just checking things out real quick this morning. Make sure correct comments, everything comes up here. Oh, tell me how you're doing. Type in coin that you're looking at. Get my brain together, get things going here. Find my category here, so when this gets done, it gets put in the right place. There we go. Hard time seeing my monitor over there on that right side. The sun is actually coming into my window and blinding that monitor, so I can barely see it, but I can still read your messages. Oh, let's start the morning off. Jasmine, nice, huge 30-minute candle last night. Actually, I believe it was about a 45-minute candle. It blew up like that. That was a full 45-minute candle. Very nice. Nice big pop off there. It's pulling back down here, right back down to this SR line. Definitely looks good for holding where it's at. Checking out, came back to the top of the candles back here. It's definitely holding halfway decent. We can see more out of it later. This needs to cool back down. Let's see, that's 1 hour. Let's go to our 3-hour candle. Yeah, it's looking nice. Come back here, retest, and back in the top of this one here. Top of that one there. Yeah, it's doing well. Came back here and hit the top of the SR line. I drew this a few days ago to follow along with what was coming down. That took off and went up like that, and my line, you can see everything are touched here, bounced off. So I think we're right on track of the way we're going here. Definitely a very nice pump up past 2 cents. I think it looks good. Down here at the 5-1 and the MACD. Got a nice start to the even, not overly too extended. Volume is coming down, but hey, I think all in all, if this is where it comes down and cools off, and let this reset a little bit, get a nice little next pump we get. Could be a nice little 2.10 pump, or 0.21. Getting there, slowly getting there, getting those high tests. So number one coin this morning is Pro. Let's get back over here to 1 hour candles. Pro has a very nice V-neck line right through here. Nice big candle there. The pattern I'm seeing is a lot of coins blowing off, coming back and retesting the 200 moving average on the 1 hour charts. Pro is looking good this morning. Got everything underneath it on the 1 hour. LMSA is pushing it up. So Pro looking like it could get a nice little bump higher this morning. I know a lot of people won't be piling in here today because it's so late. But I'm still going to do the show no matter what. I apologize for being late. But things happen and we're here. So good morning to everybody that shows up. Glad you're here. Okay. Had to make sure I was on public here. There we go. Get some of my coffee here going. And wow. Definitely a late morning for me. I apologize. There was just so much work to get done last night. I got everything done I wanted to get done. So Rack is pushing the lead here. Taking a little, our Pro is pulling back one of the two. So let's look at Bitcoin this morning. See where we're going here, what we're doing with Bitcoin. Let's go to the daily. Yes, we've been drawing lines all over Bitcoin, and it's been crazy. It's been popping up down here and there. There's a 4,600, 500 line. What is that? Let's see, 4,602. This is the area that Bitcoin likes to, all the altcoins like to be popping up here lately. Even back here. So on the daily, I mean, hey, we've been all the way up here. 48,000 on the daily and we're coming down. We're leveling off right here. Got this little channel right through here. Bitcoin looks like we got a green dot on the daily. Looks like the next few days would be a nice green days. According to market cipher, looking at the MACD, Looks like this, you know, we can get a nice pull back up, nice run back up in this direction to about the 43,000, 44,000 area. But here it's marked at 43,388 is this line right here, the top of this right here. And from watching a few other, or not a few, I've been watching one other person, and their charts are fairly accurate. I think when we hit right up here at this 43.4 area, 43.3 area, be very cautious. Bitcoin is supposed to take a huge dump. It ain't gonna do one big candle, but it's gonna tumble pretty quick, and it's gonna come all the way down into the 30, down in the 35, 34 area. So that's why I said we're gonna get, you know, a nice 4, 5, 6, 7. I'd say probably about 7 more days just to get up there. Yeah, altcoins are going to do very well with it, moving up with it. But I think once we get to this red line here or close to it, we're going to be expecting, you know, nice retracement. Probably break through this moving average here that got drawn out. That's not going to just be one big candle and drop. It's going to come down. Just keep that in mind. Write down those numbers and hang on to it. So we're looking at 43,388 in that area. Once Bitcoin gets to that area, it's going to start tumbling. I mean, it could spike up a little bit to almost 44, but that would just be a wick and then come on back. So Bitcoin looking good on the daily. On the 3 hour, it's looking good. You know, I had a little line here drawn in this 3 hour here. Nice pop up, went up above the SR signal here, so it's up there, back up on this red line, fighting for the 100 and 200 moving average. So Bitcoin definitely moving good, no issues. I mean, it might have its little pullbacks here and there and make alts hesitate, but it's definitely on the move. Good morning, Anarcho. Good morning. Glad you're here. Please smash the like button too. Thank you. That would help. Always nice to get up and do this. It's not always nice to wake up this late. I had my normal about 6 hours sleep, if I'm lucky. So, scrolling down the list here, Pro, definitely. Oh, let's get back here to our 1 hour. 30 minutes. Pop this up. Get our charts opened up where we can see what's happening here in the 30 minutes. Pro and Track are back neck to neck. We're holding first place. Nice little count. Not much of a handle. Like it's getting pushed down on the 30 minute there. But Jasmine's up there. Looking good. See where it popped up? Yeah, way up there. Right up in this area here. These signal lines pulling back. I can see where it bounced off the 200 moving average. When the 50 moving average crossed the 100, it's touching the 200. Yeah, came back and bounced right off the both of them right here. Boom. So as we pull forward, we get the 50 is probably going to break the 200. Get all this stuff flipped back over and moving in the right direction. Well, congratulations. Welcome, Anarcho Bill. You are the first member of the day. Oh, you're the first member on the whole thing. It was just available. And so congratulate you as being our first member. Appreciate it, bro. That just got approved this morning when I woke up. I went ahead and hit it, got it set up. I will make adjustments to it as we go. I will start making some first member videos eventually. But consider I'm completely new into that, setting it up, so it's kind of different. Took me a while to design all the badges and all the emojis. I spent a lot of time yesterday getting that all set up. I went through all last night until about 10:30, 11 o'clock, reorganizing the whole front channel page. So if you go in there and click on this Cryptoholics name and look at the front page of my channel, it's organized. And wow, that was a chore. Believe me, that was a big chore. Well, I'm not a king, I'm not a professional, I'm just an average guy doing a show that a lot of people like, so I appreciate it. I couldn't do this without you guys. It's awesome. It takes supporters to support a channel to get a channel to where it's at. So all I can do is my best and work my butt off to try to make things kind of awesome and cool for you guys to get these badges and have nice things. But it is nice to see the badge by your name there. Those badges will change as the months go along. Cool. I wish there was a way I could backdate my members, like who was here back when I only had 45 people and you guys started coming. I wish there was a way I could give you guys special badges, but it won't. There's no way to do that. It's kind of frustrating. So it would be so awesome. But yeah, you do have access, I believe, now to those special emojis I've created. And as more members come in, I can make more emojis. So, which would be cool. And I'm going to try to make them different emojis than what normally can be found. And I'll eventually, I think my next one, when I'm eligible to, I'll make a like a Cryptoholics type emoji or something. I don't know. We'll get it there. Slowly but surely we're getting there. Maybe I'll hire somebody at Fiverr to make me a special custom emoji for Cryptoholics or something. Maybe a handful of them. But yeah, cool. Congratulations. There you go. Yes, sirree. You got Moonboy, the little hottie, the goofy guy, and little Miss Naughty. So those are the first four I chose. Hottie, Naughty, Goofy, and Moonboy. And the little Moonboy guy, I was thinking of all the comments of people in Jasmine, and that one came into mind. So that call him the Jasmine boy, or what do you want to call him? I call him the Moonboy. So had fun with that one. Took a lot of work clipping all those. Those are like actual photos on Google. I had to go through and trim them all out, clean them all up, make sure they didn't have no background to them, so it would stand out like a real emoji, not some cheap little white background square thing. That was the hardest part of getting those, was cleaning them up. So, but yeah, I'm excited. It kind of diverted me from the whole chart this part. But awesome, cool. Good to see your name in green there too. Wow. I didn't have no choice in the colors there. That's awesome. Got me excited, Anarcho. So awesome. Let's get back to the chart here. Wow. Good way to start my morning. Sorry I'm late. But at least I'm alive. I'm still breathing air and I'm here for you. So Maybe some people who normally don't get to see my show when I wake up at 2, 3 o'clock in the morning actually get to see it today. They'll get a taste of what we do. So yeah, the membership, when you go over to the other chat now, will carry over. So that is freaking awesome. People will be asking you how you got that. You'll be able to tell them. Okay, IMX. Definitely everything's making some good moves today. I mean, let's just scroll down here real quick. Today is a good green day and more coming green. So definitely a lot better day. Typical Tuesday, or is that today Tuesday? Today Wednesday? I don't even know what day it is anymore. I think it's Tuesday. Are you talking about on Jasmine or the other coins here? I mean, yeah, we got a lot of, everything's about ready to blow up. I mean, Bitcoin's pushing up. Bitcoin's ready to move up. Everything is ready to take off, getting all lined up to take off with Bitcoin. You can see, well, track here, everything's under, but the LMSA is on top pushing down. You know, some things took off a little early, or not early, but they took off. And you see where they had the pressure right down here. Everything is just pulling off right now. Same way with Pro. But see how the LMSA is right here on top. If this candle here could push through that LMSA and get under it, it will get another nice push off and go back up more. RBN, same way. Everything is pushing up. LMSA is pushing up. I mean, just everything is in the push off mode. Even though you got a red dot here, market cipher, it's just overextended, trying to pull back. But everything here tells me it's still trying to push up. It's maxed out here on the MACD, but not down here on the 5 and 1. Trying to get pushed out, maxed out more. So, I mean, as we're sitting here and talking about, we're seeing this reach up. This can still push. You know, there it is, red dot, green dot, boom. Things can push up and keep moving. Same way with Wrap Luna. I expect Wrap Luna to get over $100 today, if not higher. Yeah, the whole market. I mean, but if I go back to Bitcoin, you'll see it facing in there. But same with Jasmine. I mean, Jasmine had a nice pickup, nice runoff. You can see all the EMAs right here. Then you got the 200, 100, and the 50 and the 100 here are crossing as it went up. You see where the EMAs made the cross right here. The red got on top, the blue is on the bottom. That's where you want it. But then you got overextended right up in here and got the push down on this LMSA line. So it's just basically come down and cooling off. LMSA is going to come down. Jasmine is going to cool off here, turn around, get on top of the EMAs, and probably here, I would say in the next half hour to hour after it gets, I mean, it's cooled down pretty good. 54. We're almost back to the 0 line. This could turn up and cross in a little bit. Same time this could cross, get more explosive. If these cross again together, this is just a 30-minute chart. So if these cross again together, get another green dot, I would say probably in the next candle or two. So we're 18 minutes into this 30-minute candle. So in the next 18 to 38 minutes, next two candles of the 30-minute chart, make myself clear here because I know I've been getting harassed over this. You'll see Jasmine attempt to blow through this LMSA. And if it gets on top of it, you could possibly see another candle about 2/3 this size, which would get us probably, I'm not making no guarantees because I'm getting harassed about it all, but I'm going to take a measurement here, 5.5%. If we can get that LMSA and everything to connect probably right about there and get another 5% up, that'll put us at 0.0204. So Looking for it to keep pushing up. I really want to keep pushing up. I think it will. But all this would take is Bitcoin to turn around and drop $400, $500 from where it's at. Well, look at it move. It's at 41,095. So yeah, if Bitcoin was to pull back about $700-800, you would see all this stuff come back down and hammer right down top of it where it started from. So you can see it pull back to 0.0186, or possibly back here to the 183 area if Bitcoin was to drop $700 in the next hour. So a lot of it has to do with Bitcoin. You know, I can make all the calls in the world, make all the judgments in the world, but I've been looking at Bitcoin. I see which way Bitcoin's been moving. But all Bitcoin has to do is make a $600-700 correct change in about a 30-minute area, and all this just gets restarted. It's like it cancels it and starts all over. So, but I think we're on the right track here. We're doing good. It's following just the way I thought it would do. Let's go to 1 day. This is Jasmine on the 1 day. I'm going to spend some time on this because I'm getting harassed about it. Here's why I marked the candle when I made my call, and I said 3 to 5 days. Jasmine will get up here headed to 4 cents. Here's day 1, 2. We're in day 3. So I made that call right here on April 17th. I marked it. So you call that day 1, you call this day 1, that day 2. But yeah, on April 17th, I said we were on the way back up to 3.5 to 4 cents. And it could possibly go higher, depending on how Bitcoin runs it. So there's how I drew it out. So here's a small scenario right here to 3.8 to 4 cents. That's the long term. It could get here and get explosive and get up there quicker and pop up here. So I drew 2 scenarios. I have not changed them. I will not change them. I am watching this. It's following it fairly closely. And if we want to have a naysayer, have a naysayer. So what? But I'm looking at a cross down here. Look at this. This is on the daily chart. Jasmine still has not crossed simultaneously here. Got a green dot back here. But we could get a green dot, possibly a little red dot, and then another green dot and a nice cross. But on the daily, it's green. Everything's moving up. Volume's getting past the 0 level. So I see nothing but good for Jasmine in the long term. I mean, that's 1 day, 2 days, 3 days, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I mean, if it takes a total of 10 days to get up here, which I don't think it will, I think it'll get more explosive as it goes. And it might just, you know, it could possibly just shortcut right through here. I would like to see it, you know, I would put it up around 3 cents. I'd like to see it move faster, and so would you guys. But the way things flow, they flow. But see Jasmine back here on March 18th is very capable of blowing off a candle for a whole day, 89% in 1 day. I mean, come on, 89% in 1 day. Even if we did 75, you'd only be at 3.39 cents. And you guys know Jasmine is explosive like that. So it's very possible we could get one huge daily candle to bring us back up. But I won't say it right. It will happen right now. You know, it's working on its momentum. I think once we get this cross, where they both cross simultaneously on the daily chart, is when you're going to see that huge candle. It's just my opinion there. So we had a cross way back here. It was almost simultaneously. It took it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days to get an upward momentum, and 1, 2, 3, 8 days total to get this big explosion. So even after it got a nice cross, it took it 8 days to blow up. I mean, huge. So we're definitely on the right track. So I don't mind spending time on the Jasmine chart. Like I said, I drew that 2 days ago, and it'll stay there. Because I want to see if I'm right or wrong. And if I'm totally wrong, then I'm totally wrong. this is what I'm reading out of the charts with Bitcoin. But I hate to elaborate and get upset, frustrated. But on the half hour, 15-minute, 5-minute charts, and even the 1 hour charts, people can call it out like how they see it. It's going to go up and down. It's going to be a roller coaster on the smaller time frames, but the daily is going to continue up. So, but good morning, everybody. Let me sip of coffee here. Oh. And congratulations to Anarcho Bill, first member. I am totally excited about that. Oh, my eyes are burning. I feel like crap this morning. I feel like somebody kicked me in the head and left me laying outside. Oh my God, look how the green coming in. Anything down here below the green that's making a move? AOZ. A little bit of a move. Not much, yeah. We gonna get to see you pop and run here. Look like it went across a little early down here on that one. MACD's not moving as fast. Should be getting a green dot. Thoughts on XYO? Yes, sir. We will get there. I will look up XYO here in just 1 second. Let me refresh this here. And XYO. And 2 days ago, I sat down with the whole list from Coinbase and went over my list and compared apple to apple. I got every Coinbase coin on this list here. So now I don't have anything to compare with. They're all in here. So I get to see the whole market move on Coinbase. XYO. Yes, sir. That's a 30-minute. Let's go to the 3 hours. XEO. A nice little V-neck here on the 3 hour. Everything's getting set up. I mean, the SR dropped down. Your candle's right on top of it. So it went through. It retested it here. Your 50, 100, 200 moving average are way above up there. That's creating a lot of wow resistance on the way up. So your candles are going to jump up and hit. You guys see it hit the 50s. Once it breaks through, it'll go to the 100. Probably stall out. Maybe come back and retest. As they go through these right here, they do have low resistance unless you just get a huge blow up candle to take it up through them real fast. Looking at the MACD, it's already crossed. And my 5-1 back here is coming back down. So looks like everything's kind of resetting a little bit. Probably wanting to pull these down to itself. Volume is pulling down right here. I would expect to probably get a little pullback to this LMSA line right here. And which will bring that up to it. So I expected another dot right here somewhere. You're probably a few hours away from this moving up more. I can go in here and look at the lower time frame, 1 hour. See if that confirms what the 3 hour is saying. So we had a cross back here on the 1 hour. You got a green dot. It's closing up here. It's getting a red dot. But this has not closed. It could come down, just skip. And this could come under and come back up. And a skip, what I'm noticing is a skip off the 5-1. And this crossing coming back up works the same way. But you won't get as high of a push up as you did here. Because you're already halfway extended. Sorry about that. My throat starts drying as I start talking. So XYO, you guys see some small movement, probably curl back down because see right here the LMSA on the 1 hour is back on top, holding it down. So go to the 30-minute time frame. You see right here the same thing, kind of like it reaches up and wants to put a hand over the top of it and protect it. So everything's kind of coming back down to reset. It needs to come back here a little bit. So yeah, see it's crossing here on the 30-minute, or trying to cross it, cross there. So give it a chance to reset. A couple hours, might see some XYO, but definitely doing good. You're up 1.79%. You're in the green today, like everybody else. So definitely looking good. Pro, trying to be the coin of the day again, aren't you, Pro? Pro's been the coin of the day once now. Has it been there twice? I'm not sure. Yeah, and I hope you get, Anarcha Bill is gonna reach out to us. I hope you guys get a chuckle out of the membership names, because as the levels go up, and I tried to think of title names to make it kind of interesting and cool. So hope it doesn't offend anybody. Yeah, because we got one that's Candle Starter, and I think the other one's Candle Chaser, and the last one's something to do with Crypto Degen or something like that. So different levels, different names, kind of make it sound kind of neat, I guess. Oh, I am definitely just no brain left today and just dragging. So yeah, Pro, you can see Pro's been slowly working its way up, trying to top up here. Like a nice little cup. You also could say it's got a shoulder, possible neck here, not really, but trying to see a little pattern here. And the pattern I see is a huge cup. All the way from here. A nice long cup. I'm seeing this in everybody. Yeah, I got my coffee. I'm sitting here sipping on it. But yeah, that's what I'm seeing with every coin right now. A lot of them have a spike up here. It's falling back up. So if we go back here, it's March 14th. If this is the bottom, that's the 22nd. So 14. If 8 days is half the cup, 8 more days will be the top of the cup. Bitcoin pulls back, get a handle. Give that 3 more days, so 8, 9, 10, 11 days for the handle, maybe 12, then get another takeoff. Kind of making sense, I think. Just the way my brain's thinking, and I'm looking out 8, 10, 11 days ahead of how everything's going to possibly play out. Everything create a nice big large 14-day cup, turn around and make a 6-day handle, then we turn around and get the next explosion for the next month and a half. If that's the case, today's the 19th, so maybe around the first of next month, maybe the first week of next month, we could start alt season and go 8 chip, go crazy. That would be awesome. I know people want it sooner than that, but that's just how I see the charts and the scenario, everything going on with Bitcoin, how it looks like it might play out in my brain. Get a big reset. First week of next month, things go crazy. Go up, 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 like Mary Poppins. EFI, you're popping up out of the right side over here. I can barely see these numbers, but that one did catch my attention because it was a 1.5% pop. So you can see here on the 15-minute, they both trying to cross at the same time, got a green dot, and even got the volume. What we got on the 30-minute? There's a check right there on the 30-minute, and the other one cross. That's what I'm talking about down here. Is the 5 and 1 didn't cross. It crossed sooner, but it came down checked. And you get this check mark, and you get this cross at the same time. You get a green dot right there when it crosses, and on the check mark. And that was on the red candle, and then boom, just blast off here. So we'll continue to blast and run. Yeah, we'll go to the 15-minute. Yeah, that's the $1 million question is, yeah, you get this nice pop off, you get the green dot, it crossed through, so you got a little explosive, but the $1 million question is to have enough volume and pressure to push through all the resistance of all this back here, because you can see right there, there's your resistance. So it's got to break this line here, where these candles are holding on it, this candle here. Then once you break that, it'll probably hesitate right here. This SR line will react as resistance. And then once you get up here, above it, you got this candle here and these top here. So a little bit of resistance right in here. It's got to get through that. I think once, here, I'll grab this line here. I think once it pops that line right there, yeah, right there. If it can get to that line right there, it could get some nice little takeoff time, at least up to about 270. You get your new level of resistance. It's always got resistance and always has support until it gets into price discovery. When it gets past its all-time high, then there is no more holding back other than how far can it go before it sets a new floor or comeback. And that's with any coin and every coin. Anytime you break an all-time new high, you're in price discovery. ELA making a little move here. Nope, making maybe a little pullback. Got a little green spot there. You got a red dot. Things are coming down together. My cat is not happy. He wants to go outside. And he's not going outside today. It is freezing cold out there. Looks like the mountains in Arizona and New Mexico. Oh, well, just looking for the movers here. See who's pushing up, who's pulling back. If we're getting on that verge of things, or just getting caught up from yesterday I was saying a lot of things were coming down, getting wound up, getting everything underneath them. And today would be the day a lot of them would start taking off. So, and that's what I'm looking for. We got a lot of them starting to blast off. Suku, 1% difference there. Got a cross on the 30 there. 1 hour. way back here on the 1 hour, where you can see it took off. Went flat right here, cooled off. Maybe it's trying to do it again here. And you can see here on the how it got resistance here. Gotta break through it, come back, get support off of it. Same with the 200 moving average. The LMSA is like right in the middle of the candle, so it's trying to break through and break loose of the LMSA. So it's going to try to push up and get that LMSA on the next candle. If it gets under it like this here, it'll get an additional boost and push up. That's the 1 hour. Go back to the 30 minutes. It's under. Everything's under on the 30 minute. So right now it's just working against this right over here. So between this little orange SR line and the top of this candle here, we can see a nice takeoff area. So building up pressure on the 30 minutes. But you go back to the 1 hour, it's, you know, when it's the 1 hour is basically probably showing you where this right here is grabbing a hold of the side of it. See right there, but grabbing a hold of the side of it. They're at, what is that, 22343. 22343. That's where it's grabbing hold of the side of it. And you can see right across the top of these wicks, right here. There's two wicks right here, where the 1 hour LMSA is in the middle. So you just got to look at time frames, go back and try to compare what's causing the holdback on that 1 hour. Why is the 30 minute pushing but not exploding yet? You know, then you go to the 15 minutes. So you got to look at all the time frames differently and compare back to the next time frames. What's holding it back? Why is it not taking off? And on the 15, it's starting to move. The program, this is TradingView, and this is Market Cipher A and B. This the waves up here is Market Cipher A. These waves down here is Market Cipher B. This is normalized MACD. It has its own window pane, and this is the 5-in-1 in this window pane here. I use it all together. I used to only just use Market Cipher, but I've evolved a little bit and got a little more knowledgeable to use more stuff. So I really like using all this stuff together. And then I have my LMSA here, which is that blue line. Yeah, LSMA. And the purple line in the middle is the SMMA. And there's Market Cipher. And I have 3 EMAs. I got a 50, 100, and 200. And the MACD SR is the gold movements right here. And that's it. And I promised a couple of people that I would make a video on how to read these charts, how to set all this up in TradingView. And I got monetized. I had a lot of things to do with the channel. I didn't get a chance to make that video yet. And I am going to get to that ASAP. I was supposed to kick out another low market cap coin video last night or yesterday, and I haven't made. I just didn't get time to make a thumbnail for it and get it out. So I'm falling a little bit behind by trying to make sure the whole front end platform of my channel is organized. So if for some reason I happen to start growing really fast and getting more members or more followers, I don't look like a slob on the front end of my channel. So that way it's more organized. That way they can see the morning mooning show, or is organized in its own little category. Low cap coins will be organized in a category. Then my coin reviews that I do for CoinBase launches or just coins I haven't reviewed lately has their own area. So now when people go to my channel that are not subscribed and they see the front of my channel, they can see everything organized and go back and watch some more videos or see the reviews or even go look at the low cap coins that could possibly take off and be the big winners of this next, big bull run that we're going to have when alt season blows off. So a lot of those coins that I'm putting in the low cap category have a high potential of making 10, 20x's or more, depending on how far they blow up. I mean, there's some coins I see if they could get to $1 billion market cap, it would easily be a 50, 75, 100x. So we have some small cap coins that could do tremendous changes come next alt season. Not saying go out there and buy every one of them, but there's definitely going to be some of them that could be life-changing explosions out there. So Suku went up, came back down. Sounds like Suku. Aave. Aave's everybody's favorite. So undervalued, always being sold off, being mistreated. Aave should be a $300 coin, possibly $500 coin easy. Just not there yet. Scrolling down the list here of all the little green ones. God's making them move. Not really. It was at $1.10 2 days ago and sat there, never moved. So it tumbled down to, I think, 105. Is that it? 106, 105, yeah. So it looks like it's doing good because it's back up to 108, but it's actually down 2 cents from where it was 2 days ago. Orca. Trying to make some moves. I like watching the 30-minute, 1 hour until I find something moving. Yeah, go back here to 1 hour. Yeah, 1 hour is looking good. Trying to get up above this SR right here. Get up to the 200. Everything's building underneath it on the 1 hour. So, Orca, and we're getting there. I mean, I think this afternoon could be an explosive afternoon. I think the morning is just everything starting to wind up quick. Not quite yet there. It crossed way back here, but not a double cross. Not even back there on the 1 hour. So quick, same thing as Orca, except for the LMSA's in the middle of it. Finding the 100 moving average along with the SR here. So quick, could be making some moves today. Everything right here that I'm seeing in this pattern is ready to just take off. So, like I said, it's going to happen. It's going to happen quick. There's Mina, everything. Just see how that pulled back underneath, pushing up. The SR is probably going to make a line right here pretty soon. This is the 30-minute chart. Trying to cross there together. 15-minute chart. We're showing it that cross back here. I like the 24-minute chart. And you can see they're not crossing together, but they are crossing, getting a little bit of volume. Probably a pump back up in here to about the 243, 245. But as it takes off and gets away from some of this, see the little check on the SR here. I see it in the background. This could get explosive here. Run back up to its normal 250, 270 area. It's down a lot. Go back to the 1 hour. You can see Mina is down quite a bit when it launched out of CoinBase a few weeks ago. We charted up here. Had a big fallout. So here on the 1 hour, it gets up here. Could push up to that 200 moving average, about 251. About a 30-cent push. If it can break that 200 on the hourly there, might come back and retest it a couple times. It will get a lot more explosive. I can see that pushing up here to 288, 289 area real easy. Get an explosive candle. So keep an eye out. Could be a nice 45-cent pump out of that. But it has to break that 200 moving average there. On that 1 hour, I can see the LSMA grabbing it by the throat right now, trying to hold on to it. Yeah, sometimes this LMSA can be your best friend and give you a push. Sometimes it can be your enemy and grab you by the throat. And right now it's grabbing you by the throat. Like, hold on, little fella. Don't get too big of a hurry. You're going to get up there and get shot. You're going to come right back. So, yeah, he's down here on the bottom. Rap Luna. That was our coin of the day yesterday. I was charting it pretty good because I did buy some. Made some nice gains off of it yesterday. I got into it at $83. Nice run up here to $91. A little pullback here. So you see the LMA took off with it. Without it, and it crossed through it. So you got the big push down. They're retesting each other. But if you look at the Fibonacci chart here, that's what I like about the Fibonacci that I pulled up there. This is where my line is. So I pulled it to the top here. It came back. It retested right here to 786, and it skipped out to 786. So this is what I consider the top of the Fibonacci chart. It should continue up and break through the 1. And then up here it gets a little more explosive. And then usually I'll draw another chart from here on up, create a new fib. So looking very strong. Just got to get past the cool-off area here. And it's definitely cooling off on the 1 hour. Come back here, check the 3 hours. Same thing on the 3 hour. Pushed off the 786, which is dead on with the 100 moving average. The 200 moving average is right there at the next fib. Look how they line up perfectly on the fibs on the 3 hour here. So the moving averages are lined up on the fibs. So we get past this 200 moving average on the 3 hour. This thing's going to go some more. That's why I said I think this could get to the $110 area, and I have it marked. This is next fib at 100. It breaks through 100. 110's about halfway. So I think it can get to $110 area. It's just the way it's moving. It's going right through the fibs. And my checkout point for this right here in the long term should be about 118. So Rap Luna is ready to go back up where it came from. I think it's normally about a $300 coin. I'd have to go back to the daily and check the daily on this. I mean, it was back up here at 118. So, wow. Nope, it's just been making moves all the way up since it got launched on Coinbase. There's a dead end back here at $16. Wow. Kind of looks like what Maple's doing, doesn't it? Oh, it sounds like Maple. Maple came in at 12 bucks and it's already at around 60. So that looks like a Maple chart right there. If that's what Maple looks like there, then if it follows the same pattern, that would be awesome, wouldn't it? I mean, it did come back here and test its bottom in the 40s there, which kind of sucked. went up to 60, back to 40. So Rap Luna definitely pushing back up. I had to go check the charts on it and see what its all-time high is. I know Miss Yellow Dot was in it for the longest time. I think she got into it probably in when it was around $20-$30, but she made some good profits with it. I remember her saying she got back out of it. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to move this back over here. And the reason I do that because it's still in the live stream, and if I hit refresh, all that shows up on the live stream. So this way it keeps it out of the live stream, doesn't clutter up the page. It's hard to say. I mean, yeah, it could be, but I wouldn't really say old crypto coins and they hold Bitcoin. Well, I mean, there are people who take their Bitcoin, when alt season is going to kick in, they move their Bitcoin over to altcoins to get some massive gains, and then move it back to Bitcoin for a profit. But some people, that's a risky trade. A lot of people who are old time holders in Bitcoin don't move it. They leave it sit there. And you got some new people that come into the game. They buy altcoins because they see altcoins as a perspective to make a higher 100x, 200x gain. And that's the big hope right there is to generate enough money off a small investment to be able to buy a Bitcoin. So I see people leveraging it both ways. So I see people leveraging, coming in here with a few hundred or maybe a few $1,000s into alts, hoping to leverage it to the point to where they can get enough money built up to maybe keep a couple $1,000s in alts and buy a Bitcoin, and then ride Bitcoin's wave up, try to get a 2x out of Bitcoin so they can pull some profits back out and buy more alts later and do it again, rinse and repeat. So that's the whole terminology behind gaining and everything. That's what I was doing. I was, mining altcoins, taking my profits, buying Ethereum. I was making huge profits in Ethereum. At one point, I probably should have moved it all over. I would have had about 2/3 of a Bitcoin. And I made some stupid moves. So we make our mistakes and learn as we go. Good morning, Alexander. And good morning, Brian. Thanks for the question. It is a late morning. I got started late. We'll get a later morning crypto show. Might be good for some of the people who've been missing it. And I apologize to those who were already up at 5 a.m. waiting on it. Exactly. You got to make mistakes. Jasmine is moving. Yeah, it's just trying to get back up a little bit. That's the 1 hour. 30 minutes. Pro is moving a little bit. Track. Okay, track. There we go. That's the next. GFI is trying to get past that point on Mark. I need to break that point to get running. Yeah, it's getting there. It's not quite yet there ready. I mean, on the 5-minute candle that you're watching over there on the other live stream, you got Jasmine pushing up, but it's not breaking out yet. That play, PLA, trying to push good today. Keep an eye on it today. WCFG has always been doing good this last week. Keeps pushing up. So keep an eye on that. Koval, looks like it's trying to, nope. It's just everything around it's falling down. Unify, a little moves on Unify. Gala's back to 19 cents. Some buying opportunity with Gala. Oh, let's do this. I keep forgetting to do this. Let's go to the petting zoo. How's our little pets over here doing? Ape is up 4.78, UP260, Orca's up 1.6%, Doge at 0.29. Crow, Shib, and Fox are still hiding. They haven't woke up yet. Take a look at Ape. Ape, same thing. Getting ready, getting warmed up. Oopie, our little puppy, Oopie. Oopie's looking good on the 30-minute. It's got everything's checking off here to push up, and I mean everything. Boom, boom, boom. There it goes. There. Get a new candle. The SR just pushed up right here. The candle pushed up. Everything is under it. Oopie gonna give us a show on the 30-minute candle here. Wow, 2 blue arrows, a lot of volume. Another blue arrow back here. The yellow dot without a blue diamond. So maybe we're just got some pressure built up here. Look at all the blue diamonds pushing up. So yeah. Maybe what does the 15-minute look like? 15-minute had the blue diamond and the yellow dot, so I got a little explosive there. Not as accurate on the 15. A 30-minute and a 1-hour candle that has the same scenario, the yellow dot, the blue diamond on the same candle. When you get to the 30-minute candle and a 1-hour candle or even a daily candle, these become monsters. They will flat clean out of the screen. I've watched the 30-minute and the 1 hours run so hard to make the rest of this look like a flat line on the screen. The blue diamonds indicate some strong volume. A yellow dot indicates well movement, you know, like a large amount of money coming in. And that's what creates the one giant candle. But you get on the smaller time frames, under 15 minutes, I don't count these as very accurate. Like on a 5-minute screen, I don't see it being as accurate. So the 15-minute, you see this went up, came back and retested 200. We're popping out that 200. So with that pop up, if I go to the 30 minutes, see there's a new candle on the 30-minute. Go to the 45-minute, and see we don't have that blue triangle. But we got 3 minutes left of this candle. So is that an hour candle? 33 minutes. So you got the yellow dot for some strong, you know, manipulation here. So you got strong volume coming in along with that. But the thing is which way is the volume? That doesn't tell you which way the volume's going. 9 times out of 10 it's upward volume when it's on top. But also the large volume that bought this in could also bring it up and sell off and push it down. A lot of times when you got a lot of strong sell-off volume, you get a red X. See the red X up here? Some people call that the blood X or whatever you want to call it. But and I could be, I mean, I might be explaining it wrong. There is a complete video that's about 3 hours long that explains this whole market cipher. and all its signals. I just know that when you get a blue diamond and a yellow dot on a 1 hour, 30-minute or bigger chart, it gets very explosive. So hopefully I helped you out. I've been using this for so long, I probably forget more about what the signals do and just rely on when I see it. It's like, yay, look at it, take it off. Or, oh, didn't want that. And as I evolve through the years of using MarketCypher here, I've added some more other signals that I've grown to like that help confirm what I see here, and this helps confirm what I'm seeing down here. So everything I'm using works for me as what I do and how I read the charts. Everybody's going to see charts differently, and everybody's going to read them differently. But I look at, I'm not, if you're just to be, say, like, you're all in on just Jasmy, and Jasmy the only coin you want to chart, you could actually watch Jasmy day in, day out and chart it every day, and you would be able to make calls better on that one coin than what I do, because I cover every coin. And I'm trying to chart every freaking one of these coins for everybody. I not really chart it, but try to cover them and help people out. That's hard for me to just to zoom in and keep tabs on one specific coin only. So if there's one particular coin you're looking at buying and selling and trying to scalp it, you know, you can get into one coin and you can sit here and you can tear it apart all day long between the 3-minute to the 5-minute, 15, 10, 24, 30. And that's the other thing. You can change these ranges. You can add more to these. That's why I added a 24-minute. I added a 10-minute. I added the 4, 6, 8, and 12 hours to this. And I'm thinking about adding a 7-hour, a 5 and a 7, and removing the 6 and 8. That way I have a couple odd numbers in here, like the 3. Just to be in between how these read out. So I got a lot of different ranges on here. And then I can get to the 1 day. I added a 2 and 3 day on there, just to give me an in-between range. I really like tearing certain candles apart. Find out why they do what they're going to do. Yes, sir. This is TradingView. I have a link in the description. It's free to use. There is some limitations to the free part. You can only use it on one computer, I think, or one device. It only allows you to add so many certain symbols to it. I used it for free for the longest time, and then once I started streaming, I had to buy into it and get it to where I had it for multiple computers. And so, and then like these codes here, I plan on, I'll open these up, copy and paste the codes and put them in Discord so people can actually copy them and drop them back in here. And it's called Pine Editor. You open up Pine Editor and drop the code in there and it'll open this up for you. So MarketCypher B and MarketCypher A have their own Pine editors to put in. The rest of these are all built into indicators. You can click on indicators and add them all in right here. So I will make a video. I will go over all this and try to get it out as soon as possible this week. And what I'll do is I'll go through and I can hit the little eyeballs and turn things off, and then I can go through them one by one as I put them back in and show everybody. Right here you see MarketCypher B. I can get the source code right there. So I will cover through this, go through it with a video. It'll probably be a very long video, but it will cover everything, including the links for TradingView, Market Cipher off the internet, off of Google, unless you want to use my source code. But I can't put source code in the description. But I will put the link to my Discord in there and where you can get it from. So I will get organized and get that done. I'm just a lot hit my platter this week with getting monetization on Friday. So it was great to get it, great to have it, but a lot of additional work went in behind it. And then this morning I just got approved for the membership thing. So, and Bill, Anarcho Bill is the first one to jump on that. Congratulations. And so I'm getting there. Trying to keep it maintained as fast as possible. You're seeing a lot of growth happen, and me trying to stay on top of it. I am a one-man show right now. If it ever gets bigger, I might be able to hire me some people. That'd be awesome. Get big enough that I can hire somebody to actually help me maintain everything, so I can actually do things. But I don't want to get too big. No, there ain't no big bucks. I wish. Maybe enough money to get a couple of VPNs and get some more live streams going and get back to where we were when we had 2 live streams, if not 3 running. So, I wouldn't say big bucks because a lot of people don't realize it, but all the super chats and all the revenue that's being generated now with the little commercials that pop up that you guys kind of get irritated with, those commercials are going to help pay for more VPNs and more live streams. And all that money that's being added in right now, I won't see any of it probably until the end of next month. So what's generating right now, they have already done their month-end calculation, and AdSense pays out around the 28th, I think they say. I had nothing to calculate this month. It's just now building up now from last Friday. So everything I have building up now will calculate over till about the 17th, 18th, when they take a snapshot, clear it out, and pay. Then they don't pay till the end of the month. So if I hit the threshold, I might get paid at the end of next month. If I don't hit their threshold, then they hold it for another month. So it could be 2 more months before I see anything. So it just takes time. It's exciting. But yeah, for probably the longest time, I would probably say for the rest of the year, most of the money coming in off of this will probably go into building it up better, making it bigger, better for the viewers. I wouldn't say it's going to be enough to pay any bills or make a living, but I think it might be enough to upgrade TradingView to the maximum possibility. I get a few VPNs, get me back to using Streamlabs. So this a little, some of the things I was paying for out of my pocket that I had to let go when times got tough, it's going to help me get all that stuff back and upgraded. And that way, if I can get things running on the VPN, I'm not burning up my computers and all my electricity up here, so then I won't be destroying a laptop and another computer. And then everything here will be dedicated to just taking care of videos and things that need to be uploaded on a daily basis or a weekly basis. And that's what I'm looking forward to. Trying to get it more simplified, but being more simple costs more money. So I had to revert back to the manual hard life, as you could put it. Not being monetized was a struggle, because then you always felt like a beggar. You know, I had people comment, "Oh, you do lives just to beg people," and I had links in the description, which I still have some, like CashApp, PayPal, Vimeo, and you always had to remind people that they were there in the descriptions because there was nothing on the front up here in chat to kind of help persuade anybody to help out. Now with Super Chat, it's always there. It's there right there at the little dollar sign, or it's right there at the beginning of chat. So I don't have to reach out and mention it as much. I don't have to sound like that person begging to grow my channel. And I didn't want to sound like a beggar, but every little bit and everybody who supported me before I got monetized helped me stay growing. I mean, if it wasn't for that, I don't know if I would still be doing it. That's the hardest part, you know. So this was a year, about 13-month struggle to get it all, and I got it. I think I felt like I got it pretty quick. I was telling everybody I probably would get monetized until around August, so I felt like it came really fast, and I appreciate it. I'm more appreciative of this than a lot of people can realize, because it can. I mean, it could be something that could blow up, that could be life-changing. And it could just be something that just coast along and be fun. WCGF. Nope. So I'm kind of looking at the charts as I'm talking with you guys. So yeah, it's definitely been a journey. I was building this channel back when I was driving semi-truck. I don't know how many months back at into October I got injured, messed my neck up. I've been at this off and on full time since then. I mean, I had some days where I was in too much pain to do anything. Just kind of calmed down to where I'm able to get on here and enjoy this every day, but still have my issues. Still gotta deal with some pain while I'm here, but it's a lot more comfortable sitting in this chair in front of my computer than it is to go sit on the couch or the lounge chair. Keeps my head up straight. Yeah, you're always gonna have your haters wherever you go. Just like when I get ready to do this video on TradingView and how I chart it, I'm gonna get ridiculed for it because I chart probably a lot different than a lot of other people chart, and there's probably some professionals out there that are gonna rip me a new one when they see it. But I'm doing it for the people in my stream, people who are asking for me to do it because they think I explain things a lot more simpler, and I'm not so technical into the explanations. I just try to make things simplified. So I'm gonna get a lot of people who are gonna love it, think it's great, and I'm gonna get probably a handful, if not more people, going to ridicule and want to hang me and execute me for being an idiot doing it. So either way, you can't win for losing, you can't lose for winning. But like you said, yes, there's haters on every end of it. A lot of them I can tolerate and deal with. Certain ones get a little overboard, and we put them on an airplane, we send them off. When I joke about when we put people on an airplane, that means we just booted them out of the channel. And I don't like being that way. I don't like having to remove people. So, but it happens. There are some people that they come in and they go after everybody or after certain people, and there's certain things we don't tolerate in this channel, and we send them down the road. You know, and then on the live stream, you know, people are there, have been in there for over a year. They gotten to know each other. There's a lot of people in there that make good friends who've never actually met or talked other than through chat. And there's a lot of joking around and kidding around. You know, sometimes there's little flirtatious comments and stuff because there are a few women in there, but it's, the women put the men, they put them on their feet. They set them straight if they get too far out of line. And so, other than that, we got a pretty good system working, I think. Like you said, can't please them all. You'd rather watch me than the experts. Get me choked up and laughing on that one. Kind of like I had somebody say something to me. I said, "Well, why don't you go do your own live stream?" And I can't remember the exact wordings. He goes, "Because I don't have your charisma and personality." I'm like, "Whoa, I don't think I have that much charisma and personality. I'm just here doing like everybody else." I mean, you got to start somewhere. And when I first started live streaming, I go back and listen to myself. I'm like, my God, who's going to listen to you? You sound like such a bumbling idiot on here. But as you do it long enough and you start growing and doing it, I love doing live streams because I actually have somebody to talk to during a live stream. When you're doing a video, you have nobody to talk to in the video. You're actually just talking to a dead screen, and I gotta try to focus and keep in my mind that I am actually talking to somebody in that video because you're eventually going to watch it. So I'm getting better at doing videos. I love the interaction as I'm talking and doing it, to hear the reactions of what I'm doing instead of doing something and hoping for a reaction later on. So it is definitely easier to do live streams than it is videos. So sometimes that's why I'm doing videos. You'll see me kind of babble along, and I don't go in and cut my videos. And some people say, "Oh, you need to edit your videos, cut out your little mistakes, make them look perfect." You know what? Most of my videos I do in one take, and if I bumble around and make a little mistake, it is what it is. I mean, to me, to go back and edit, cut everything out, sometimes you look at that, and I don't like seeing a video where somebody's talking and it stops and they got the little jerk in their head and it's, oh, and it starts over. It's like, well, what did they do? How'd they screw up? I mean, how many times do you have to, but yeah, it does make it look somewhat more professional, but I just put it out there the way it is. Now, if I'm doing a video and a kid or somebody comes in my room screaming and hollering, yeah, then I'll kill it and redo it. But I think most of my stuff is done one take. I just get down to it. Do a review of the coin, rip it apart, stick it out there. Love it, like it, leave it, criticize me. I've seen it all since I've been doing it. So, but this has been the new thing, the morning show. See how it goes. I have fun with it for a while, and if it continues to grow, I'll try to get a lot better on a schedule than what I have been. I mean, I have been pretty good about getting up, around 5 o'clock and getting it going. Today is probably the worst day I've ever had. I think I didn't get to sleep till about 1:30, 2 o'clock this morning, tossing and turning. And I did sleep till 6:30. So, and here we are. We up and doing it. And get this thing rolling. So, and then as soon as I start the live stream, Anarcho Bill, very first person, jump out, grab him a little monthly membership, and got his avatars to play, or emojis to play with, got his little badge button, I want to congratulate Bill on being the first person to get his membership. Thank you, sir. So exciting things are happening, and I'm excited. I get thrilled. So it's freaking awesome. So back to these charts. Mina, trying to run up there. Pros at the top. It's going down. Track is trying to take the lead. So let's scroll down this list here. See, I haven't refreshed it for a little bit. SYN making a little move. Yep, trying to break out. We're on the 30 minutes. Everything getting primed up on the 30 minutes. Going, little popcorn machine starting to warm up here. And when it starts to go, it's going to be hard to keep up which one's going first and which one's going last and where they going from. Suku, or SKL. Used to be on that missed one. SKL, 30 minutes. Look, I got through here. It's right here at the top of these right here. It's fighting right over here. So there's always something holding something back somewhere. So, Suku, make a little pop up here. Or is it Suku? SKL. Skill. SKL. So that's what I look for. We can get to this little point right here. 19.4. It should run up into here to 19.8. Make a little shoulder. V-neck. Maybe. Not actually perfectly. Can't call it a true head and shoulders. So, SKL might get a little pop off here. Not a perfect cross, not a perfect run. But like I said, everything is getting geared up to take a little jump to the other side. Everything's getting ready to take off to the other side. It's a good song. As before most people's time. That Jim Morrison. Loom. Loom. Loomy. Oh, Loom. You're fixing to go somewhere. Watch TV and you bug me. Yeah. The wife babysits this little girl that she started babysitting this week. She's been coming here at 4 a.m. in the morning. Yesterday I heard it. I woke up. Today I was so wiped out because I didn't go to bed until about 3 hours before she got here that I never heard the wife get up, never heard the door open, never heard her alarm go out. I didn't hear nothing. And that's not like me. I usually hear every little thing. Cat can fart in the other room and I'll wake up. Okay, Bill, don't be spamming too much. I know you were all excited and get your little moon boy going. You're trying to get my attention. Jasmine's moving up a little bit. Everything's moving up, man. Everything's starting to take a little leap to the other side. Perp. See? Everything's starting to look good. Everything's looking... Look at that perp. It's about ready to cross together. Oh, got a little cross here. Not quite there. Got the green dot. That might be a low volume pump, but it's going somewhere. Everything's... That's 30-minute candle. Already got the blue diamond under it. You know. Look, this right here could be getting close to getting a little bit of fuel under its butt. See, like this right here, we put a little fuel underneath its butt here. Give it a little rocket fuel. There we go. Light that puppy up. Get some acceleration. Thank you, Brian. I appreciate it. It's somebody else's artwork. I found it on Google, but I had to go in and clean it all up. Clean the background off of it. So all the emojis had to be cleaned up to make them where they stand out like they do instead of having a square box. I think I have 8 of them right now. Only 4 come out right now. I can add more as I get more members. That's one of those YouTube things that you gain more as you get more. So I have a couple more I've been working on. They take a little while to clean up. I'm a perfectionist when I do stuff, so I like to have things looking good. So I zoom into them real big on my screen, and I clean up pixels. Once I get them cleaned up around the area, then I get into the pixelation area and I start knocking out the pixels. Yep. No big deal, Brian. Everybody has their everything for, you know. I know you're in the same boat as I am in. So Brian's a friend of mine from trucking. A lot of us who've been in trucking are getting older. We're all starting to find our little issues and problems we're having. He also is heading down the road I'm heading down. Being out of work, disabled, injured. So we're not getting any younger, and we got a lot of miles on our bodies, and our bodies are starting to remind us how bad of a beating we took through the last 30 years of driving a truck. So we're in the same boat. Neither one of us got a paddle. We're just along for the ride down the river and hope we don't find that waterfall. That waterfall is going to be mean. Mina is getting past his point, starting to run. I know you are. I've been fortunate enough to have fun with this, get something possibly built up for what possibly could come my way. Hopefully they'll get me fixed up and get me back to work. But if they do that, then I'll be back to 1 day a week off, struggling to keep this going. Jasmine trying to get a little pumpage going there. Look at that. See that LMSA? You reached out and grabbed it by the throat and said, hang on. Not yet. Where are you going? Wait on that MACD to cross with the down here with the 5 and 1, he says. Hold on, he says. Make this a big pump. Just don't take off running with a couple of cents. Jasmine trying to push through it. It could push through that. Got 3.5 minutes left of a new candle. I don't think it's going to push through and get on top, but it will definitely get that probably to the center of the candle. Wow, that sucks. Yeah, I've had a lot of friends that end up with skin cancer on their left arm from being in the sun too much. Left side of their face. Overexposure to diesel fuel, getting sprayed every once in a while. Sometimes that diesel fuel hose will break when you're pumping, and I think every one of us who's driven for a while have been doused in diesel a time or two. There's been a few times where I've had to go in and take a shower, put all my clothes in a bag and stuff it in the side box, or strap it to the catwalk on back because my shirt, pants, and underwear got covered in diesel from a hose breaking. Yeah. all those chemicals and all those things you come in contact with as a job duty has a fallout later in life somewhere. That's the biggest issue a lot of drivers are arguing about with company trucks. They build company style trucks so cheap. They don't put UV coating on the side windows. They don't put UV coating on the windshields. And as an owner operator, when you buy your own truck, if you order your own truck, a lot of the trucks that are bought by an owner operator have all that UV coating. It's one of the options. I used to put tinting, a light tinting on my windows. A lot of companies won't let you do that. They throw a fit. I see guys driving down the road with towels over their arm just for that reason, or have a sleeve. So, yep, truck driving's a rough job. It beats the body up like no tomorrow. Ren making a little move here. Yes, sirree. Look at Ren. Jumped up out of the 2%ers. Made a 2% move right here. It's on the 30 minutes, so. It went from a 2 to a 4, so here's that. It went from a 3 to a 4, and these went from a 3 to a 2. Oh. BAL, balance. See, look at this. Everything is just, I can go down this whole list. Everything is just primed up, getting ready to go. I mean, literally, just click down well, except for Envy, Gala. If you look as I click through this list here, everything is just sitting there, getting primed up. Everything's looking the same. It's like we have this giant launch pad sitting here. We got 50,000 little missiles here saying, okay, we're here, Houston, give us a countdown. We're ready to go. Doesn't matter what coin I click on, almost every one of them have the same look. There's a couple, I mean, like Maple, it's holding in the red right there, but still, everything on the 30-minute chart. Oh, you gonna make a liar out of me? RGT? Wow. Where is the rest of my waves here? Did I click on something and lose it? There they are. I'm going through TradingView so fast it can't keep up. Yep, RGT is the opposite. One of the few. So it's going to pull back here, reset, get back under. But you never know. It could come back here, a couple more candles, pop up and get on top, and this be all under it and take off. So could get a nice lift off out of RGT later today. Oh, there's a big one there. EOS, 2%. Ooh, look at that. Right on top of the RS here. All the right things are underneath it. Rocket fuel. We got rocket fuel right here. Got a nice check cross right here on the 30 minutes. So that tells me the 1 hour. No, is a check and a cross. So we'll go back to the 3 hour maybe. There we go. There's the 3 hour. See how it's lined up on that 3 hour? And look at the candle all lit up. Got a nice little bright wick glowing on top. So it's a green dot here. So it's not going to create another green dot, but it ain't going to go red anytime soon. I see this getting ready to ignite here. So this is a fresh one. I got 1 hour left. So 2 hours are burned on this candle. It's got 1 hour left, 57 minutes. This could put a little blue diamond here and get a nice pump up here. It could still go up. But when I see that little check mark, I mean, I'm starting to really know these bottom down here to keep going back far enough to see where they're going to cross. So there's the 30 minutes. So I see that little check mark right there, little check mark right here line up. So it makes me want to go back and look, see where it's going to explode that from and see how it's looking. Uni, making a little move. Same thing. Probably go back to the 3 hour. You see the little checks. Quick, really popped up right there. Quick is quick. That's a $200 coin. But yeah, small movement on that makes a big percentage, or a big move makes a small percentage. The bigger the number, the lower percentages is. Well, good morning, Vitali, Mr. Red Barn Productions. How are you doing this morning? Another long-time truck driving friend from Odessa, Texas. He's one of my friends. I was born and raised myself in Texas. I am a Texas-raised person, so. Ada's gonna make some moves today. I think Ada could get up over $1 this next day or two. The way things are moving, Ada will probably get back to $1 pretty quick. So that's looking good. Ada's definitely moving up. So, a lot of you guys love Ada. I like it too. At Luna. Oh, Luna's making its move again. Yes, sirree. I miss my pecan flavored coffee. I miss my barbecue places down there. I miss some of my fishing lakes, my bass fishing. But I don't miss the 110-degree heat. I don't miss the 90% humidity. And I don't miss all the tornadoes. Other than that, you know. But then again, I was in East Texas. Vitali's in West Texas. He gets just as volatile storms as like I used to get. Bico making a little move. Yeah, nothing extremely explosive this morning. Yeah, just got the check off there. Bico. Well, that's true. I make fun of Bico. Every time I say Bico, I think of Pico Train. What's that guy's name? Dukes of Hazzard. The cop. Bico. OGN. OGN was a coin of the day a few days back. I see OGN is on Bybit. You can long and short it. Oh, I just did that and blew past. Yeah, see it's on Bybit, so I know OGN has perpetual contracts. You can long and short it. There it is. Oh, yeah, OGN fighting to get back up. They got pushed down. Somebody's being a bully. Somebody's picking on OGN. And that is probably from the big run up it had a few days ago when it made top coin of the day. It had a nice huge run up. So it's got to cool down. It's creating a little channel area right through here. Draw that out for you. You can probably see the channel line here. Change that color to blue. Make it a little thicker. OGN's got a little channel here. So it pumped up pretty good. It's going to ride this channel. It pumped out of it, come back in, pumped out, come back in. So, wow. I drew that cross here and hit that right to the bottom. I wasn't even looking at that. So, yeah, it's got to break through a lot of things here. It's got to get through some resistance on the 30 minutes here. You know, look for this SR to break back down one more time, maybe. I mean, it's had some quick little breaks right here, so it tells me it's topped out. It should come down a little bit. And at the same time, this is probably going to push up. You can see it pushed right up to that LSMA right there. This LMSA was coming down. This pushed up, it turned sideways, and it's like catching right on the tip. So then you got the 50 moving average right here. You got the 100 down here, and you got where is it? 200 down here. So that's all in the right line. So you got 200, 150. So that's flipped over, right? So that got flipped over right back here when it took the big run up. Your moving averages were on top. They're starting, the EMAs are starting to twist here a little bit. So hopefully this can push and get your moving averages back in line, or your EMAs, and get past the 50-day moving, or not 50-day, the 50 EMA, which it's trying to. So this is on a 30-minute candle. You got 20 minutes left of it. The next candle could possibly get this into the side of it, so probably another hour or so. If it can get back on top, maybe 2 hours to get up here to get explosive again. 15-minute candle. Yeah, you can see where it came down here and hit the side of it. 15 minutes got a green dot. So that's kind of a leader of what's going to happen in the future. On the 30-minute, I come down here, eventually get a green dot. Go to 45 minutes, same thing. Yeah, hour and a half, possibly 2 hours before this gets in the right position to start going back up. Hope that helped you out. Try not to make your hopes get too high, but yeah, it's just in the cool-off stage. It's going to get eventually turned back around. You know, and I'll tell everybody, just like everything else, as long as Bitcoin don't take a $400, $500, $600 drop today, everything's going to get primed and start popping off. Good morning, Miss Yellow Dot. Yep, you sold a little early on Wrapped Luna. I think we got a little more to go. I'm still holding my one coin I bought yesterday. I didn't go in deep, but I did grab me one of them to hang on to. Procoin, barely hanging in there. Look at Track. Track is getting up there, taking a little ride on the wild side. Wow, look at that. Progak was in first place, got pushed to fifth. RBN, Jasmine, Ape. So I'm going to mute this microphone for a second. I got to get another cup of coffee, and I'll be right back. I think we'll probably run this for another hour. Since I couldn't get my lazy butt dragged out of bed on time this morning. So I will be right back in a second with a fresh cup of coffee, and we'll continue. Wow, that took a little longer than I expected. Went outside and I went to go get my coffee. So I looked out the window and got this cute little stray cat. She is a cute little thing. And she's just sitting there staring at the front door. So I take the time to go give her some food and replace her water. There's about 2 or 3 strays out there, but she's cute as a button. The other 2 look like monsters, that she gets along with them all. So they'll come up here and eat some of the food we put out for them. So take care of our strays, and my wife feeds the squirrels, and we buy nuts for the squirrels and set out peanuts. Bird feed for the birds. It won't be long before the hummingbird feeders go out, get the hummingbird feeders taken care of. And she got freaked out here a couple nights ago. I guess the raccoons came up, started eating all the nuts and the cat food. We had 3 raccoons on our porch a week ago. Definitely got a petting zoo growing in our yard out here. We enjoy the wildlife, especially when we get cold, hard winters out here. Stray cats have a hard time getting water and stuff, so my wife bought a electric water bowl that stays heated in the wintertime. You make sandwiches for your foxes. As you get older, you start kind of enjoying the outdoor life, what's going on. The simple things start to matter more. Oh, I see we got some movers down here. TFI trying to take off. Red pullback, Sol. Yes, sir. We're getting some movers. Popcorn machine is warming up. Yeah, 2% Koval is trying to jump up a little bit out there. Prep. I mean, we're getting some Argo. Always scrolling down here. Cartesi making a little move. That's way out of the 0% to a 2. That's a big move for the Cartesi there. Coming out of the closet, coming out of the bottom down here. 8.05, 0.19 for AIOZ out of the red. Coming out of the dead pile. Look at the red. That's all we got for red. So it's just the opposite of what Sunday and Monday morning were. So getting there. Popcorn machine's warming up. Things are heating up. That's me. It's getting ready. The same thing. Everything's just getting ready to warm up and go. Ape. Ape's almost a little overextended, but it still has room to go more. Pro. Pull back on Pro a little bit. TFI. True. A few of these are pulling back. Some of them are getting ready to go. So definitely gonna be an interesting afternoon. Next 3-4 hours. Definitely think we're gonna have 4 or 5, maybe 7 contenders for the double-digit race today. I can see that happening already. I can tell by just looking at our morning chart what time it is. It's 9:15 Central Standard Time. Already got 1 double digit, second one starting. 3 more right in here possibly. And then there's always 2 or 3 more down here that come out of nowhere. It says, ha, I got you off guard, didn't I? If you'd have bought me down here, you would have had me up here running for the heat of the day. It's like a giant horse race. We got 300 horses, and we just Got to figure out which one's going to be the trifecta of the day. Yep, Alexander, I understand the feeling. I got into Ape at 7. I did get out when it was in the 12 and 13s and bought some other things. So Ape is still around where I got out of. So I feel comfortable with it. I did not get in as heavy as I should have. And I'm kind of like you in the same aspects. Is I did the same thing with Maple. I did the review on Maple, and there was 4 coins that came out together. And I did the review, and I told everybody that Maple was the best coin out of the 4, and I still didn't buy it. I bought one of the other coins. And that coin started to tanker, and then Maple continued growing. And I still didn't buy Maple when it kept growing. It's like, I knew I should have grabbed it, and I didn't. I don't know why. I think there's just something in me that says I need to be stupid to myself. I don't know. And now look at Maple. Maple went from $12 up to 60. A lot of people think Ape will do the same thing, but I think Maple's going to fall like what Luna's doing. I think Maple's going to continue growing. Yeah, chasing can hurt you unless you just have the money to throw in there and let it sit for a while. But definitely take a peek at the low cap coins. I'm doing videos on them as soon as possible. You know, I'm trying to pop out 1 a day, if not 2. And those low cap coins are the ones that are going to make some of the bigger moves. But look at the projects. You know, CoinMarketCap is your friend, CMC. So definitely check out CoinMarketCap. I'm trying to get these low cap coins pumped out before alt season kicks in, because a lot of them are only holding market caps. Their market cap is like 12 million, 17 million, 30 million. And if these certain coins could take off and run to 250 million or $500 million, there's some huge gains there. And I mean, one of those coins is actually a $6 coin, and it's only like a 17 or 20 million dollar market cap. And I can't remember. I know it's in here. I think it is wow. I think I did a video on it. Is it CTX? Let me look. Yeah, CTX is a $6 coin. It doesn't move a whole lot because the volume's low, but if you go in here and look at the crypto or the coin market cap on CTX, and I'm not trying to sell you on something, but I'm just trying to let you see the odds here. 2.9 million coins is 30% in circulation. The max coins will ever be is 10 million. So 30% is in circulation, $17 million market cap. It's a $6 coin. Go in here, go to Crypt. It's a finance thing. Go check them out. You can click on their link here. You can go see their source code, their white paper. Totally do your research. Dig into them. Because in my mind, when alt season comes, this 17 million, if it turns to 170 million, is a 10x. If it went to 1.7 billion, would be 100x. And we've seen coins run to $1 billion in market cap. All-time high. How old is this coin? That's the other thing. When did it launch out? 6/10 of 21. It's not even a year old yet. So they're not even probably even through their white paper yet, much less getting started building on the fundamentals of everything. So definitely, this one right here, I could see being $100 coin at the beginning stages. So do your research, check it all out. It is a finance coin. So just my 2 cents worth. That's what I mean by low cap coins. Big possibilities. Definitely not one of the things I would say go all in on and sit and say, oh, I'm going to get rich, because it does not have, you know, I wouldn't say it has, I'm going to get rich all written all over it, but it'd definitely be nice to have a small little bag of that when it pops up and it's over $100 or possibly $200, and you look back and say, damn, I might be a whale here. But there's always somebody bigger. Definitely be worth the, I mean, 60 bucks will get you 10 coins. $600 will get you 100 coins. Depends on your level of comfortability of sitting on something. Everybody has a different lifestyle and different level. To some people, $6,000 ain't very much, and to everybody else, $6,000 might be a yearly income. Everybody has a different lifestyle in a different part of the world. So it's all in how we view things. AIOZ making its move back up. I mean, some people go buy 10,000 coins and think $60,000 ain't nothing. Some people have never seen $60,000 at one time. Like TNX, you know, he talked about how he had over $1 million in crypto at the heat of the season last year. You know, I feel for him. I've been a millionaire a couple times in my life. I've had it all, and I've gone with nothing. So I've been to the tops and I've been to the bottoms. Not just in crypto, just in life general. I've owned several businesses. And I've also been homeless. Well, back when I was younger, 16, 17. So, like I said, I've been to the bottom and I've been to the top. The best part is I've been to the top 3 times. I've been to the bottom only once. If you've ever been homeless, you make sure you never go back there. You work your ass off to stay out of there. It's hard to get back up. It's easier when you're younger to get back up than it is when you're older. So, but I can respect every walk of life because I've walked most of them. I've just never been in the high double, triple digit millionaire or billionaire. Never been that high up. But it is a lot more comfortable life when you do have a lot more to lean back on. But you spend a lot more. I know I'm just rambling on and talking as I am searching here. So when somebody says, "Oh yeah, get a large bag of that," you know, that's somebody probably got extra money to throw in a couple grand or a couple 10 grand. And then we got other people in walks of life that, you know, $50 is a lot of money, and they're building. But everybody's building from some point to get to another point, and it's doable. I don't care if you're starting out with $25, $50, or $100. You know, you find a good coin, you put it in there. Not necessarily the cheapest coin. I mean, just like Luna, it was a $48 coin or $50 coin yesterday. Or I'd have to look at it and see where it ran from. I don't even remember. Somebody could have bought one coin, make their move there. It's not the amount of the price of the coin, it's where it's going. It's wisdom from a wise man. You mean from an old man? Definitely a lot of learning experiences, self-taught, self-educated on a lot of things. I joke around and say I have a master's in YouTube, but you know, how many hours of college do you have put in to be qualified to have a master's? Is it 10,000 hours? I think I got that on YouTube for educational learning devices. Yes, I believe Luna in the long term will be a very lucrative coin. What is the market cap on Luna? Is it in Luna? No, it's just Luna in here. LUNA. Does it come up as Luna? No, there's Luna right there. W Luna right there. Luna has a max supply. Here's what makes sense to me. It's self-reporting. So Miss DL. This is crazy. Self-reported supply of 354,000 and self-reported market cap of 32. They're showing max supply at 5,181,000, but I'm showing 354 million in circulation. So their max supply is off, but there's 354 million. That's right. Yeah, there's 1,000, 100,000. There's a million. So 354 million coins in circulation. Market cap is at 32,986,000,000. So it's at a $32 billion market cap. I sometimes wonder how accurate this is right now. But it is moving up. So their self-reporting circulating supply is in contradiction of their max supply. Unless that's supposed to be 5 billion coins. I'm not sure. It's just, there's a comma. They're just missing some type here. So I need to go read the white paper, check it out. But 32 billion is a large market cap. I think if they make the corrections when it's verified between these two here, it will give us a truer outlook on the market cap of where it should be. So I'm not going to go through and go through their Ether scan and try to add up how much coins they have. I've done that work with Jasmine, so that's a lot of work. It takes more than one person to do it all. Yeah, I know it's not the same as Luna. That's why I typed it in and looked at it. I do have my music turned down. I don't know if it's too low, if you guys can't hear it. So I bump it up just a hair. Hopefully it's not too loud. You can still hear me over it. I did turn the music off the other day on some of my videos, so I had backed that off a little bit. The track is getting a little pullback. It's that's all we got for red, and some undecideds right here. Not even a full page in red. Very nice day. Jasmine is up in the top 5. Definitely hanging on and doing well. AIOZ, we're gonna try to go for a little run here. Yeah, storage coming up. I hadn't seen storage in a long time. I used to own a bunch of storage at one time. I think at one time I had over 10,000 storage. Rari. Kind of topped out, but still moving up. Curve. I think Curve's going to be another one to keep an eye on. A lot of people like Curve. API 3. I kind of like API 3. I've been keeping an eye on it. So Rari, API 3. Some of those I've been keeping an eye on. Definitely AVT, another low cap coin. Looking to go places. So seeing who's moving up this morning, who's holding back. I mean, there's a lot of coins that got a lot of great projects. They're all working in the same aspect where they're going together. I see a lot of these coins eventually starting to help each other in what they do. Sand. Is Sand not in CoinBase? I don't think we have any Sand in CoinBase. It's got to be Binance then. Bitcoin, Turkish lira. And Tether USDT, calculated by US dollar here. So we'll pull that up here. Sand. We got to add you to Binance. Go back to the top. We'll pull up the Binance list. See what's happening in Binance. And you're right. Sand is taking off in Binance. Nice little run up. I know you deal in USDT, I believe, Miss Yellow Dot, from where you live. Near. So this is everything in Binance. I do have Coinbase and Binance separated out. I got all my exchanges. If a coin is not on Coinbase and people ask for it, I put them in the right perspective of where they're at. So I can go right to Binance here. I'm not going to put in every coin in Binance in here. I'm going to put in the ones that people ask to look at. ZIL. I definitely hold some ZIL. It was way up there in the 20 cents here a while back. GRS. Sands. So definitely got some movers here. FTM. Near. They're all looking the same as Coinbase. They're all getting primed up. They're all getting ready to push up. Popcorn machine is generating on every deal. There's Bybit, Huobi coin. You got one Huobi, KuCoin, a few KuCoins here. Look at that, 10% Rose. Looks like Rose in that. Rose in USDT. Definitely making some gains. It's a 10% on KuCoin right now. So yes, I do not have a problem listing other coins, but I'm going to keep them separated. Low market cap coins, I do have a list growing here. I do keep an eye on the low market cap coins, how they're moving. So you can see Pro and RBN. So I do have a nice little list here growing. And I got a cat really wanting outside pretty bad, and he's not going while I'm busy. So there's Track. Might be our coin of the day, you never know. Got some contenders coming back up here. Look, AVT's making the move. Could have had AVT for $2.43 a week ago. It's in 260 and heading up. I think AVT's heading back to its $3 mark this week. Trying to catch up on some chat here. Okay. I was just reading some of the chat here, getting caught up on what everybody's talking about. Make sure I'm not missing somebody. So, like I said, I'd like to say good morning to everybody. Thank you for being here. So we are definitely seeing some double digits starting to kick in. Oh, TFY. There's a couple. Those are 4%. Just one fell down. Just seeing some average movement. Not seeing anything large sticking out of the normal. So you see that's 214, but that one probably fell down, and this one may have came up a little bit. So you just, that's what I look at to see. Like this one here is a 2% out of the 1.8. It's not a big move, but does it continue moving or does it slow down there? Sushi 213. So 206 is just holding. 213 fell back on sushi. No, there it is. So as I scroll down, I kind of keep an eye on it as I'm scrolling to see if they're moving, how they're moving. Like I said, right now we're at the point of the day where these coins are pushing up and pulling back and making little bitty moves. But like this one here, it's just jumped from 150 to 160 to 170, and it's pausing. That is ALCX. That is another coin to keep an eye on. KRL is another one to keep an eye on. See, it's pulling back from the 1.7 to 1.6. Definitely making some moves down the lower end here. No big movers here. Liquidity, are you turning around? $1.86 a coin. Trying to get down here and get curled up for a green dot. Everything's on top of liquidity on the 45 minutes. 30 minute here. Yeah, same. Go to the 1 hour. Yeah, everything's pushing down the 1 hour too. A lot of these in the red were doing good yesterday, getting beat up today. So they'll be longer. These will probably be the ones you'll see later this evening. 4, 5, 6, 7 o'clock this evening Central Standard Time. Give you an idea, it is currently 9:48 Central Standard Time. So we're looking at about 6, 7 hours, 8 hours. You'll start seeing these ones in the red turn around and making a big move this evening. I won't say big move, but making a good move. Oh, those that were moving settled down when I came down and seen them. Nothing making huge big moves again. Right there, there's a big 6%er right there of a 2%er. Look at that. That's what I look for. Not that I'm going to buy it. I was hoping to catch it before. It would have been nice to catch it a little sooner. But definitely, that's the 1 hour candle. Don't see no fantastic cross on it. Go to the 30 minutes. There you go. There's a little check off starting. So this is probably more of the 24-minute cross. Yep, see the 24-minute cross exactly. That's why I like my 24-minute time frame. It's between the 15 and the 30, and it gives you more of a accurate reading here. So green dot indicated way before it crossed. So nice signal from Market Cipher to give us an indication of upward trending. You got the blue arrow or blue diamond right there. The first touch. And we have a little small takeoff. Ooh! All aboard! Last call for the peaks. $1.35 maybe. First part 131, 133, 135. You got this little peak here. Already passed it, pulled up to it. So already blew past this peak right here. So it's just pulling back to retest. It will probably turn around and blow past this peak here and go to the next ones. So I expect $1.31, $1.31.2 pump at this one. So definitely looking good. Oh, I only have my phone on me. No wonder I ain't hear nothing. Another 6%er. Rory popped off right out of here from $7 right up into the $8 mark. Doesn't take much to pump these mid coins. I mean, that right there is 1.48% pump, almost a 1.5%. It's that one candle. So you get up here where I have it marked, this 5.18%. I do have a markup here on it. I've been charting Rory. I think that 1.58% comes from back here, one of these other peaks. So Rory does like to run and peak out, pull back. One of these days Rory's going to quit pulling back. Just a matter of time. So a lot of these smaller coins like that, they're going to run up, peak up, pull back, peak up and pull back. And one of these days they're going to peak up, stop for a little bit, and keep peaking and keep peaking and keep peaking. And you're going to go, I shouldn't have sold. I thought it was coming back. I know a lot of people scalping these coins. They'll go up, come back, go up, come back, and they're scalping it, and all of a sudden they'll scalp it and it won't come back. And they get caught with their pants. That's what we call getting caught with your pants down. Nothing hurts worse than getting caught with your pants down when you're trying to build a bag of coins up and it takes off and leaves you. Happened many times. I think we're going to have quite a few double digits here on this reset. Yeah, I have 2. I was hoping for 3 or 4, but cream rising to the top. Miss Yellow Dot, I'm glad you're here. I had you in mind when I made this emoji. I didn't make it, but I found it. I cleaned it up, took all the excess off of it, but I was kind of giggling, thinking, yeah, that's a Miss Yellow Dot. That's a Miss Yellow Dot emoji. Just so you know, just thought I'd put that out there while you're here. Yeah, when I put a couple emojis out, I can explain them real fast. When I put this one up, I had all the Jasmine Moon Boys in mind, so I named that one Moon Boy. And then that one reminded me of you. I kind of put that up, and then this one here, I kind of thought fit Mel pretty good. And this one here is, I just called it Goof because that's kind of the goofy one. So, yep, had everybody in mind when I was putting these together. Had a little fun with them. They even let me name them. So when I click on them, that one says Moon Boy, that one says Hottie, the other one says Goof, another one says Naughty. So kind of cute, I think. Just some fun, I guess. So Rory, I go click on it and it sits still. It says, "I will move only when you're not watching me." Pro pulling back a little bit. Ape is getting a little crazy this morning. Look at that. Look at that. That's a 24 minute. Let's go back here to the 15. Nice little swing right there. I like that. Nice little S swing, pull up, continue running. Ape looking good this morning. I think we might be able to see 14 out of 8 today. Get pretty close to it. Maybe 13.6, 13.8, maybe 14. I don't think it's going to just shoot right to 14. I think it'll run 1360 to 1380, cool off a little bit. But it could run right to 14. Here's B Space Case. SYN. Look at that. Look at SYN. Look at that candle just explode on SYN. Check mark. Poof. Called checking out. It is checking out off this level. Everything, like I said, everything is lining up so well. Wow. Might have to go to 30 minutes to check that one. Look at that. That's a 30-minute candle. 2 minutes left of a 30-minute candle, and it is taking off like a rocket. Look at that. Let's hold it up. There's a hold up right there. There's a resistance point. See that? Look at that. Isn't that pretty? It's going to get up here, hit resistance. Hopefully the 2-minute timer don't run out on it. See, it came back and retested the tip of this. And I can draw lines all day long. It's going to come back. It already came back and retested the tip of that right there. Send these lines out. I hate thick lines. There we go. It came back and retested that. It just touched it a second ago. It's running to break the top of this one right here. When it breaks the top of that there, that will be a golden line for takeoff, which is almost right there. That's going to be the golden channel. You can see right here is the top. Come on down here. There's the top of that SR. That right there is the golden channel. It will run up and hang up maybe. If it blasts past that, we could see a nice run up to the next area, which would be right in here to here. That'd be the next channel. I can mark that. I get excited over these. So right there would be the next channel. I see this being a cool off area. It's going to get up in here. If it blows through here, it'll push up in here and then come back and cool off and retest before going further. And there's your next peak right here. So I know they're all in gold. I didn't change the colors of them, but I like drawing the lines out. That way I can zoom this back out, back in. I know what to watch for. So very nice. Break through the, there's going to be some resistance. It gets through it. It's going to come up here, time out, cool off, come back and retest this channel before taking off further. If it falls back through, then it will retrace pretty much back into its area it's been fighting. So those are things that's the reason I draw my lines the way I do. I've been getting to where I start color coding things. Usually when I buy something, I'll mark it with a color that I know that I bought it at that level. But definitely a nice run up here. New candle, new 30-minute candle. Let's see if we can get a push through here on the new candle. If not, we'll get a retracement off that, which I have not measured on that candle. That candle is 8.29%. Half of that is 415, 2% roughly. Would be that blue line right there. This blue line will be the retracement. It'll come back to and hit again. That's a 25% retracement. If it blows past that, it's coming all the way down and start retesting the EMAs, the moving averages and stuff like that. But 25% is a normal pullback before moving further or going sideways. Get more than that 25%, it's coming back and retesting all of the stuff that was pushing it up. Definitely got some hot rod movers today. API 3, APE, SYN, they're all pushing in the tops up here. Crack, so almost got 4 double digits here. Everything looking very, very nice today. And the cool part is that Jasmine has been in the top 10 every day for the last 4 or 5 days. So it's consistently jumping up in that area. Boy, Rap Luna is just trying to move right out up there. 4% move, Rap Luna. Wow, look at Rap Luna. Making a nice climb right through here. Blowing the fib out. So it blew out the fib right here at the 1, going up to the 168, 1.618 area. That'll be $101. So Rap Luna is definitely on the stroll today. There's the 1 hour chart. So see where it hit the fib, pulled back down to the 786, came back up and retested up here, and pulled back, boom, taken off. Checkout time. That's the 1 hour. How's the 3 hour look? Same way? Yep, checkout time, 3 hours, boom. If I get a little pullback here, maybe not, maybe a little fake out, but definitely heading back up to its nice little area up here. 118 is where I think it could eventually run to. So I'm not saying these things are going to run in one day and get there. They're definitely taking their time. So, how's Jasmine doing this morning? It did not continue this channel. It dropped out here. Came back and retested this little line I have drawn. But on the 3 hour, it is definitely pushing up off the 50 moving average. Everything else is pushing up on it. Looking good. I think we'll get more push out of Jasmine today. Should see a little resistance at 209. That's this line on top of this candle right there. Let's see a little resistance at 209, 208.5. It'll push up. Yeah, could push up even higher to the 217 or 216 area and then come back and retest this. So I can see it hitting the 100 moving average and getting rejected back down. So definitely Jasmine moving right along. I do not have a doubt in my mind that Jasmine is heading the direction that I called for. It might not be in the time frame right dead on, but it's definitely moving in the right direction. People who have Jasmine, I would just be patient. It's going in the right direction. There's Ape trying to push off here. Everybody else is getting a pullback. Bitcoin, are you being mean? Look at Bitcoin. Look at that. 41,602. Wow. Be careful. I'm telling you, 43 to 44. We're in for some treats here. It's moving up that direction quick, too. Wow. Not wasting time trying to get to 43,000. I have an angry cat that wants outside and I'm not letting him out yet. I'm letting the stray cats eat their dinner or eat their breakfast or whatever you want to call it. He wants to go out there and be like he's in charge. But yeah, Bitcoin on the 3 hour is definitely making some moves here today. There's a 15-minute on Bitcoin getting pushed up. Look at that. RSI is maxed out. RSI is maxed out. Market Cipher says it's maxed out and it's still trying to push. That right there, when everything is maxed out like this and you get a red dot and it starts pumping, that is pure manipulation right there. This coin should be coming down. Needs to be coming down and cooling off. Should pull back to about the 41, 161, and it's pushing up. So when you see everything like this, especially when the gold line gets up there and gets maxed out on the MACD, and this gold line gets up here and gets maxed out and it's still pumping, that's right there is pure price buying manipulation. I won't call it manipulation, but that's just very strong pressure of buying right there. So when this thing gets up here, way up here, 43.2, there's my market 43.4. So somewhere in the neighborhood between 43.4 and 44,000. I don't even know if it's going to hit 44. But it could wake up, but this is going to be the area to be very cautious, to watch out for. I'm going to put it up here around 43.8 to 43,000 even. I'm going to change that to red. That right there is a caution zone, and I'm going to put it out there. Have a good one, Brian. Glad you could make it by here and hang out. Good to see you. So, my caution zone, that's just my way of thinking. And it's not wasting time getting there either. Bitcoin should be out here, should be going sideways. Should be cooling off and going sideways, and it's still pushing. So we'll see how this goes. Ethereum is just skyrocketing off of it. It's loving it. Same thing, got a red dot, but it's still pushing up. but it's not completely maxed out like Bitcoin, so it does have room to keep going. And that red dot's not printed yet. A red dot, this could push up enough and that red dot could go back green or just go away. Litecoin, boom, could have had Litecoin at $100 or down here in the $110 range. It's pushing up and rocketing up. And I believe it was down in the $90 area back here the other day. Yep, 105 area. Litecoin definitely pulling itself back up. Look at that volume. Boom, boom, boom. It's like Bitcoin. Look at that volume right here. Huge volume here. Ethereum Classic doing the same thing. $36 to $37. Not as much volume, but it still got it. Really like to see Bitcoin pull back here into the 31.4 area and cool off. If it doesn't cool off and it keeps running straight up, the alts aren't going to get a chance to explode like they need to. And I'll keep moving this over, but I'll keep it in the same range. Might not be that soon of a time frame. Ape taking our lead out today. Look at that. 13.12. Definitely on the climb. Definitely need to go find my phone and turn my heater down. It is getting smoking warm in this house. I'll be right back in 1 second. Okay, I am back. Definitely the heat got turned up a little too high, too quick this morning. Go on my messages. All my robots will send me messages, tell me everything. Oh, what a wonderful day it is. The render, RNDR, making some moves up here. blowing up. Can't read much of it now off of it. Definitely a good morning for everything popping up. Ape is getting a little more shallow here. My flag out here. Create a little flag up here in the 15 minutes. Track is pushing back up. 15 minutes, go to 45. Yeah, let's see where the flags comes out of play here. Thought it was making a long flag. That's why I zoomed out to see if it would actually be a complete flag. But definitely popping off. A little resistance here. Gotta work its way through it. SKL. Things are starting to pop off. AMX. IMX. Rand making a move out of here. Yeah. Rand's definitely trying to make a move out of that little area there. They are. To me, it looks like a inverse head and shoulder right there. Whoop, whoop. Almost perfect too. That's pretty on the 45-minute there. You can see that. Not quite much of a curl here, but up here. Be careful watching that. If it plays out, you get a nice pump out of that. ENS. Get a little pump here. LCX. Getting their pump. Like I said earlier when we first started the show, everything was just coiling up, getting ready to explode. Everything's starting to get a little liftoffs. Everything's starting to look good. Getting this push up. And we're seeing the coins slowly start getting their flame going here. Some will get more explosive from the start. Some will get more explosive in the later part of it. Let me check and see what time it is. It is 10:18. So probably about another 15 minutes, 10:30. We'll call this a day. I can get more things done. Get myself on the video trail. Get some good content put together for you guys. Rad. Here's Ape. Here's Track. I think Track looks more impressive than Ape because Ape has already popped up pretty well. It's fighting over here. Fighting to get back up over here. Track is already up here flagging out. Fighting its resistance here. Ape's got more of the push up. Track has the LMSA on top. So maybe not. Maybe Track won't break through that. Maybe it will. You too, Miss Yellow Dot. Thank you for being here. I got, like I said, about 15 more minutes of watching these before we get a coin of the day to replace Wrapped Luna. So, unfortunately, it won't stay up there on the other stream. So we will have a coin of the day. It will be Track, Ape, or somebody who comes sneaking out in the next 15 minutes. It could be any one of these 6 coins right here, or it could be a stray come shooting out of nowhere to take the top spot. Top coin on my morning streams ends up being on the live stream until the next morning stream. So that's why we call it the coin of the day. LRC, you getting ready to make a move? They're just calming down from a move. Rad's still in there. Orca making a move today? Yeah, Orca's trying to make a little move today. Did it break through on the 1 hour? There's a little check mark right here. Boom, up. Yeah, looks like Orca can make a little move today. Needs to get out of this channel. Get back up here to the $2 range and hang out. Poly making a little move out of the bottom down here. It's a 1 hour chart. We'll go back to the 30 minutes. Definitely getting a push. Going through some of its resistance. Not much right here maybe. So 42.8 to where it's currently at now. 41.7 is a channel it's got to break through to move further up. Once Poly breaks the 42.63 area, this resistance here, I think it will continue just to take off. So keep an eye on Poly. Definitely could make some good moves today. A lot of coins can make some great moves today. STX 1.65 out of here. PLU. INV trying to grab a little bit. Not much movement. But STX definitely trying to move itself up. So we're just sitting here winding down our day, waiting to see who's going to be the coin of the day. Oh, Track taking back over. Ape is pulling back. Track still hadn't taken off. It's still trying to flag itself here on the 30 minute. What's it doing on the 15? Same thing. Like a little flag right here on the 15. Get time to end the show here, please. I'm getting really stiff and sore. Excuse me. Wow. I'm like breathing air the wrong direction and choking on it. I'm not on coffee or nothing. I just took a breath of air and started choking. COVID's in the air. No, I'm just kidding. A lot of friends, seeing a lot of people in chat getting small cases of it. Hopefully Nick is recovering well. Hate to see people get it and go through it. It's not a fun battle. Marcus still making moves. CGF trying to make a move. Auction is actually pulling back. I thought it was trying to make a move. Still could be. Just a little pullback there. ETH 2% for ETH and moving. ETH is pulling back too, but still moving pretty decent. Big number coin with 2% move is a huge move. I like Bitcoin. When Bitcoin makes a 2%, 3% move, that's a huge move for such a large cap or large coin. But we're definitely, like I said, we're winding the day down. Under 15 minutes. I got the 15-minute candle, so we got 3. Is that right? 3 minutes left? Yeah, 3 minutes left to be at the bottom of the hour. And we'll make a decision on the coin of the day and end our morning stream. LCX is definitely making some moves. Last minute moves on LCX. So you're going to pop that top. Get some rocking and rolling here. Definitely got to pop past this right here. Get some rolling going. Keep an eye on LCX today. Actually, keep an eye on everything today. Boy, it's going to be a wild day this afternoon. This afternoon, probably more around this evening. As long as Bitcoin can go sideways and not go down, we're going to have a great altcoin day. And if Bitcoin goes sideways and not up too fast, not down too fast, today and tomorrow and possibly Thursday could be a very extremely beautiful day for altcoins. Looking forward to it. It makes for a great morning show. Yeah, everything's starting to get powered up and taken off. QNT. Come on, I seen it flash. Where'd it go? Really? QNT. There it is at the top. Yes, ma'am. It broke its little top right here. It's a rockin' and a rollin'. Hitting its resistant point up here. Definitely gotta break on past. Get to the other side. Go on, line up. Mouse gets too sensitive sometimes. It's hard to get the line up right. So there's a breakout point off this tip here. So there's where it can break off to the other side. And it might just go smoking right through it. You never know. QNT at 3.36%. I don't know if it's going to have enough time in 18 seconds to get to the top performer of the day. So as soon as this 15-minute candle's over with, in 10 seconds, we'll be at the bottom of our hour. I'll refresh it as soon as the next candle prints. There we go. Refresh. And it looks like track will be our coin of the day. It might end up being a dud later today. Who knows? But it is the coin of the morning, which earns a spot for coin of the rest of the day. QNT. Definitely trying to push through up here, but a little rejection there. Maybe a fake out. There it is. It's a fake out. Look at that. Boom, right to that line. Is it going to hesitate or is it going to blow through it? Look at that. It blew right through it. Yeah, we're going to break out to the other side. We're going to rock and roll all day and all night. Did it pull back? Wow, it pulled back. Look at the explosiveness of that. Wow. Q and T. Look at that rocket. That is a 30-minute candle just blowing up. Holy cow. What does it look like on the 1 hour? Look at that 1 hour candle. Huge 1 hour candle. Went from 114 to 116. $2 run. Huge. 2.65%. 2.61% candle. Definitely blown. I hold it to the hour because I want to see what's bouncing off of here. I want to zoom this out. So yep, right here where it's holding up right now, the bottom of this little area right here. So 119 to 117 is some resistance. It blasts through the 119 and it can move right on up. So right there's its resistance channel right here. So get up in here, cool off, and we can see some more movement out of it. If not, it's going to cool off here and try to blast up to there. So huge move on QNT. You can see how everything builds up down here, and all of a sudden it just poof, it just goes. So nice run up. Should be stopping the pullback here. Come on, get back up there. That's about average pullback. That's too much pullback. If not, it might come all the way back here and retest this moving average here. Yeah, there you go. Go back up and retest. There you go. You know, I do that from there to right here was 1.16. So what was it from here? It took off up 2.72. So 1.35 is about halfway. So it did a little bit more of a halfway retracement here. But recovered very nicely. OGN before I go. Okay, last coin of the day because I gotta get track on the other one. So OGN. Enjoyable to watch that pop. OGN's in this channel right here. I think I drew that out earlier. So that's a 1 hour. Pull it down to a 30-minute. So yeah, OGN on the 30 minutes getting pushed down. On the 15, still getting pushed down. See, it's starting to recover. See how this is getting underneath it, the LMSA. Right now you need the rest of the EMAs to come down a little bit, or you need OGN to catch this and start pushing back up. Everything else looks intact. Very possible the 50 moving average could come down to the 100 and touch before we get a bump off that. I mean, you got oversold and got a red dot. Everything's down here where it should be, and if not too low. So yeah, OGN is definitely in the oversold territory. Needs to get pushed back up. So it might be one later this afternoon, if not this evening, to start pushing up. Get explosive later this evening around next 6 hours or so. But definitely look forward to try to make a move, get everything underneath it, get lined up, get closer to this SRRS right here, or SR, and then we can see some explosion later today. Hopefully, if Bitcoin's still in a good mood this evening, we should see a lot more explosions. So hopefully that helps you out, Danny. But we're going to get off of here. We'll refresh this one more time. Verify our coin of the day is still true and good to us. So we'll check you guys out later. I'll keep an eye on the other live stream chat off and on as I'm doing some more content today. So you guys have a wonderful rest of your afternoon, and we will see you guys tomorrow. Thanks for showing up. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and possibly become a member. Memberships are now available. So have a good one, guys. I love doing the show. Don't get me wrong. I enjoy doing the show. So have a good one.